Hello everyone, welcome to another virtual walking tour. My name is Jared, and behind me is the Research and Academic Center at the Laurier campus in downtown Brantford. This building is fairly new, but today we're going to be looking at some very old historic buildings from original downtown Brantford that are now owned by Laurier. Should be a lot of fun. Come on, let's go take a look. The Carnegie Building was built in 1904 and is a Beaux Art style design building constructed by the Schultz brothers. Originally a public library, it was built with funds from the Andrew Carnegie Foundation. Carnegie made his money in steel and U.S. railways, and historically was a major financial contributor to many public libraries across Canada and America. The original Brantford Library moved from the Royal Victoria Trust Building at 44 George Street. It was there from 1887 to 1904. The Carnegie Building has also housed many other establishments. It was the home of the Brant Historical Society and Museum until 1951, and is now the first and central building for Wilfred Laurier University's Brantford campus when they arrived in 1999. If you look close enough, there is a Latin inscription above the main door. It translates to, "I have erected a monument more lasting than bronze." The original property where the Student Union building now lays was previously Dr. H.C. Allen's home. It was built in 1870 and designed by John Turner in a Second Empire-style design. Though the original property would become Wyatt Purcell Law Offices, the original building did not withstand the neglect it had received over time. Wilfred Laurier University was asked to design the replacement building consistent with the styles on the square and the heritage block in which it was located. The Post Building was originally built as Brantford's post office and customs house in 1880. It is also a Second Empire-style design, and its influences are clearly reflected in the Student Union building built a decade earlier. Later, the Post Building would become the home of the Holstein Friesian Association in 1914, who were dairy cattle breeders. The building was well known at the time for the large model of a black and white cow that stood on the roof. When Wilfred Laurier University bought the Post Building, it became the first of many student residences for the university in the downtown core. The Wilkes House, built in 1870, became the residence of Alfred John Wilkes and the Wilkes family, who are well known for being one of Brantford's most significant pioneering families. Wilkes, born in 1847, has a long list of achievements and accolades to his name. He was a lawyer who served as a city solicitor, a trustee on the public school board for 10 years and served as chair for 3 years, a captain in the Dufferin Rifles Volunteer Corps, serving for 7 years, and established Brantford Hydroelectric Company at the Canal Locks. The Wilkes House has had many uses over the years. Up until the family's departure in the 1930s, the building became the temple of the Independent Order of Odd Fellows up until 1965. Later, the Boys and Girls Club of Brantford would move in and stay till 1972 to 1989. Now, it is a residence, classroom space, and gymnatorium for the university. If you ever feel like visiting these buildings, don't worry, they're only a short walking distance away from each other.